Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody had a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into some TA. Alright, guys, so we're going to kick it off here with SPY. Guys, we did get not the best close. Alright, so we had a big ugly day yesterday. And as of today, alright, you got your little bounce. We were talking about how we were looking for a bounce. We didn't know, if it was going to be a dead cat bounce, we go a little lower, or if we were going to be, getting a full-on reversal here. It's one or the other. All right. But what I will definitely point out is we still have a setup to bounce. So I am definitely going to be favored in that direction here. I'm going to literally just skip down to the 15-minute time frame here. We're going to go over, smaller time frame here quickly. 15-minute RSI, you do have the bullish divergence. You swept the low by a couple cents over here, and you do have that bullish divergence going on, and then you do have this downtrend, all right? So if you can get a 15-minute close over that downtrend, I do think you probably are going to start pushing up here towards 554.87, all right? The resistance is going to be 552.48, 553.79, and then 554.87, and somewhere in the zone, guys, expect sellers start, shoving you back down there. Why? Because this was the bottom of that 2-week range we have going on over here, and then you decided to break down. So that is that. Of course, 551.26, you got to get above there. So above 551.26, 552.48, 553.79, and then 554.87. Support is going to be 549.51, and then 548.88. Now keep in mind, hourly RSI is already oversold. So that is that. But you do have that inverted hammer kind of look to you there. We'll be, seeing what happens from here. Underneath 548.88, you have this gap down at 544.96. Moving over here to QQQ. Again, I'm just going to come down here to the 15-minute time frame here. You do also have that same downtrend, and I will point out these also look like inverse head and shoulders patterns, so that's also something to note. I'm going to say we're more likely going to be bouncing from around here than going to, continue selling off here. I'm not going to say we're not going to be selling off here, but I will definitely say this hourly RSI, guys, it is already oversold. I'm, looking for a bigger bounce than what we got today to take place before, we get another leg down, if we're going to begin that leg down. If not, you're going to come a little lower, and then you're getting a full-on big bounce. All right. I just don't think things are really set up to, sell much further here. I just, I was vocal about it in yesterday's video. I still think that's the case. I'm going to go over what I'm looking for on VIX. But yeah, let's just go over the levels here real quick on QQQ. On the upside, guys, you do have 462.85, 465.11, and then 467.94. 467.94, that is going to be a big spot here. All right, as you can see, that's where you started breaking down over there, and you had quite the sell. All right, on the downside of support, we have 458.40. 454.37 to 452.06. Coming over here to IWM, guys, we are sitting right here on our little demand zone in between 209.77 and 212.25. You do have that. It looks like you got an hourly bullish divergence going on. You don't have the bullish divergence. Regardless, guys, you do have the hourly RSI sitting in oversold territory, as you clearly are seeing demand over here in the zone. So I don't think it's the worst look. I really don't. I think it's more likely you bounce back from around over here than you continue just selling through it. If you do come back into the zone, look for a 15-minute bullish divergence start popping up there. And that is, what I would look for before a little bounce there. That's that. Resistance 214.79, 216.37, then 217.72. Support 212.25, and then 209.77. DIA, what do we got going on over here, guys? All right, pretty much same look. You had an ugly day yesterday, and today you got that little dead cat kind of bounce, and then you sold off. All right, you are underneath that daily 9. You're going to want to get on, back above there. SPY, guys, you still are underneath that daily 9. QQQ, underneath the daily 9. Guys, that's the short-term moving average that I like to look at. So until that is recovered, we're in consolidation mode or pullback mode. So just know that is the case. Going over here to Mr. VIX, guys. All right, I said it wasn't going to be surprised if you get a pullback here and then you continue. Going into today, I was just personally looking for VIX to crush 10 to 20%. Why? because this hourly RSI, you see where I have that marked out? Well, you see these arrows? This is what I included in the morning brief this morning. Well, even if it's going to go higher, guys, you probably are going to get a little VIX crush before that becomes the case. So your oscillators reset there. All right, you got over here, okay, 13%, 20%. So I was looking for a 10 to 20% VIX crush here. What do we get? All right, we got a 6% VIX, 16% VIX crush, and then we started bouncing right over here at the bottom of our heavily traded zone, our demand zone in this case. All right. And now you have closed out with a hammer candlestick. It does look like VIX is going to be continuing higher on the hourly time frame, guys. If you bust this up, you take out this high over here, you are just going to have a 1 hour bearish divergence. So, guys, this thing has one more pump left in the tank over here, in my personal opinion. It's been, shaping up to do something like this. And then we have a big boy VIX crush. So, don't be scared if that happens, guys. We're talking about it ahead of time, just so, the people are not all worried and stuff like that, guys. This, at the end of the day, is going to be a buying opportunity. I did point out, guys, my my favorite buy over here, Tesla, guys. Tesla, all right? So let's just jump right over there. We are going to be talking about the FANG stocks here, guys. Tesla did have a fresh breakout. So, guys, this is top watch going on right now. We did get a fresh breakout with increasing volume today. You closed at 219.41, right under 220 resistance, above 220 of 226.79, then 233.09. I do think 233.09 is going to be tested probably this week. This thing, is kind of queuing up to do some crazy things, and we all know it can do some crazy things. I'm not saying it has an 80% ripper right around the corner, or an $80 ripper right around the corner, but I do think we're going to begin 230, 240 in the short term. All right, so I like it. I like it for swing. I like it in the short term. I really like the stock right now. Apple, guys, how we looking? You closed out with the hammer candlestick on the day. All right, that is just a sign that buyers are starting to take control. Let's see what we get tomorrow. If you get above today's high, all right, you probably start pushing towards 223.90. All right, so that is a move that probably takes place. So expect sellers around 223.90, and if not there, 227.48. Amazon, what do we got, guys? You pulled back to the golden pocket from this little rip right here. Keep in mind, same exact thing we got going on as Tesla over here. All right, except I think it's even juicier. So I think this is going to be a buying opportunity. All right, you take your profits, and now, all right, we get that pullback. You took your profits when you were coming into this trend line because this thing is sometimes a troll to you, and now you get that buying opportunity, and you could just load the boat again. And you actually capture the move. All right. So you played the bounce, you played this bounce. All right. And then you played that bounce. And now you're about to play this guy. Okay. Just like Tesla, this thing's probably coming into the golden pocket. I'm looking for, 184.75 in the end to be tapped. 188.65. I'm going to make that a white level here. That is the key spot that I think this rally, once you break out there, I think that's a target that I have in mind. That's that. All right. Goog, what do we got going on over here, guys? I spoke about this one. Expect 156.60. I know you didn't hit it today, but it does look like you're going to be getting down there. Get down there. Daily RSI is either oversold or you're going to have a daily bullish divergence. I like it. Resistance is 159.53. Meta. All right. What do we got going on, guys? You continued your breakdown. I did actually. You see this arrow? Okay. I know it happened all in one day. I know it's so quick, guys. But in reality, you got exactly what that arrow just is describing. You pushed up here. You expected sellers at 514.95. Why? Because they're stepping down, and that is the bottom of this range right here. All right, so we expect sellers there. Coming back over the daily time frame, guys. I move things. Support is going to be I move things again. Support is going to be 510, 502.56 under there. And then resistance 514.95, and then above there 523.86. All right, if you can reclaim 514.95, like you're above there in after hours right now, you reclaim that tomorrow intraday. Not looking too bad for that move right there. I know it's not much over there, but that is a $10 move right there, almost $8 to $9. Microsoft, how are we looking over here, guys? All right, you came down to the 404.51 support. You found buyers there today. Resistance is 413 and then 417.27. That's that. And that's also that. So right below, you have the golden pocket. So, who cares? That's why I was just saying, guys, VIX, it probably is going a little higher. Okay, it's probably going a little higher. Everything's going to sell a little bit more. Don't panic. Don't panic. All right, we're not panicking. This is a buying opportunity. I will remind you. And then we're going to say this.
That was easy.
Yep, that's what we'll be saying in the end. It'll be real easy. All right, now go over, in the video over here, guys. You're in the golden pocket. This is your buying opportunity. 4-hour RSI is already in oversold territory. This is your buying opportunity. All right, and I think this move is about to play out there, back up to 118. I'm going to talk about there underneath 99. We're talking 90, 69. It's going to be tested, but yeah, I'm looking for buyers step in over here in this golden pocket for a move back up to 118. Avco, guys, earnings after the bell tomorrow. You bounced off 150.10 support today, and you sold off of 156.40 resistance, guys. Honestly, guys, I really do hope you guys enjoy the work that I put into these videos. All you got to do is notate your charts. You don't got to put a lot of time into the charts throughout the day. I kind of do that part for you. Just, notate your charts, how we have, our charts here on this channel, and you'll have a good time, guys. Price will respect these levels. But above 156.40 resistance, you have 161.33. Support is going to remain 150.10, and right under there, guys, 143.82. I'm gonna set alert. I don't think it's not going to be hit. So this, like, we have earnings. I think you're going to bounce off earnings. We're going to see how this plays out, but you do have, yeah, something going on here. All right. Yeah, I'm not even going to say it's much, but we'll say it's a sloppy downtrend going on there. AMD, how you looking? Bounced off the 0.786 fib or not 0.786, your 0.618 fib and 136.32 support. And now you are, falling out here at 143.25 resistance. Expect sellers right there, above there, 145.20, and then 148.78. 141.15. You closed right underneath that. All right, if you can reclaim that as support, expect to push up to 143.25. But that's pretty much it over there. SMCI, guys, you're still just consolidating down here. You got this daily bullish divergence going on here. I'm not going to say it looks like buyers are stepping in front of this thing. It looks like you still want to come down here. So just my opinion there, and that's that. And, unpopular opinion or not, all right, I had an unpopular opinion over here in the video. I don't like being a bear, okay? But, I'll point things out when I see them. And yeah, all right, coming over here, MU. What do we got going on, guys? You broke under 90. That does tell you are probably coming down here to 84.91. And yeah, ARM, hammer candlestick off of 118. Well, pin bar candlestick off of 118.50 support. Expect a bounce up to 125.98, and then expect sellers there. That was the bottom of this little 2-week range you got going on right there. If you can get above 125.98, you're watching 135.41. Underneath 118.50, your next support is going to be 108.69. QCOM, guys. All right, I got my alert on QCOM. I got one alert over here. I got one alert down here. Why? Because it's coming right next to this golden pocket, guys. You're watching for buyers step in between 157 and 161 over here. I'm still just heavily disappointed that this is the case, but at the end of the day, guys, this guy right here, oh my God, he's about to do beastly things. Okay, pardon my French. He's about to become a beast. He's about to be returning to the monster realm over here. This thing wants to rip. It wants to rip the uni. Ripperoonie. This thing, all eyes on Tessie over here. Okay, fresh breakout. We are watching it down here. We are watching it, over here. And now, guys, it's time. Okay, it's time. We knew it was setting up. We have one other guy that's just looking immaculate. We just got to wait. We just got to wait. Just like Tesla broke out today. We just got to wait for this guy to break out. And we'll also have another immaculate setup. That's, keep in mind, guys, these aren't crap stocks. All right, these are the big guys. All right, these are the things that, big money is going to be, investing in. These are the things that are moving with the market. You see a breakout on one of these things. All right. And you get the market moving up, you have double the buying pressure on these guys. That's why I love playing these things. All right, you don't have to. We don't touch these crap stocks on this channel. That's that. And if you're in my Discord, we're also not touching the crap stocks. I'll still chart them for you if you want, but I personally won't be consistently covering them and pulling out trades out of them. I have become accustomed to trading the big boys, and then yeah, just few to this point. All right, guys, that is what I have for you today. I'll just quickly go over Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin's not looking bad. What I posted in the Discord earlier, it was this morning. It really hasn't moved since this morning. We had 10 hours till the close. This thing is still a hammer candlestick. Guys, as long as this closes out 48 minutes from now, it's a hammer candlestick. We probably have a short-term low right here. You bounce off the 0.618 fib off your 56.5K support right there. Look for a push up to 59,313, and then above 59,313, we have 61,809. Honestly, this thing's not looking bad at all. All right, I took some coin. I like this. All right, daily. Yeah, you kind of got the bullish diverge going on right over there. Regardless, it's oversold. 4-hour RSI is oversold, guys. This is going to create your buying opportunities on coin. I think we're about to begin to move back up to 191 over here. So if you're buying with time, all right, October 18 expiration, I think you're going to have a really good time. All right, another one I think you're going to have a good time on, MSTR. You came down, you're bouncing off 120.23 support as well as the golden pocket. I'm looking for a test of 129.22 in the short term. And again, as long as Bitcoin is, not pulling a fakie over here, which probably not, if it puts in this hammer candlestick, then yeah, these things are going to have good times. CLSK, guys, it is completely died. I don't know why it's showing all the weakness, but I think coin and MSTR, those should be the focuses right now. But again, you want a solid dip buy. This thing is kind of juicy for a dip buy if you're buying time over here, and that's that. Come over here tomorrow. All right, you broke down underneath that 0.786 fib. It made a test of 1475 likely. Well, guys, now that we're at 1475, we're probably coming all the way back down here to 1418. All right, the low of this candlestick right over here, we'll just mark it out for you guys. It's down at 1366. We're probably coming back down there. I'm just looking at this chart. It looks like we're going to be coming back down there. You break under here, it makes that likely. But if you test that, I think you're under. It's right at the 0.786 fib. So if you can't hold 1475, you start staying under or holding under it with a 15-minute close tomorrow. Look for a test over here of 1366. But, again, I say this deserves your focus. This definitely deserves your focus and is setting up for a large move here. Boom. All right, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. We did a rather quick video, 17-minute video. Nice.
That was easy.
Dogs are going freaking nuts outside. Holy sweet baby Jesus. All right, guys. I appreciate your time. Appreciate you guys. Love y'all. If you did appreciate the video, if you enjoyed it, you found value in the video, please feel free to share it. Remember to like the video just to, show the YouTube algorithm that, these are good videos. Let's push them out to more people. And yeah, if you want to come trade for me, if you didn't get all your questions answered, if you're looking for more, the link for the Discord is down below. And, I have time to tend to everybody in there. And then if you want more from me over there for free, Twitter, link is also down below. So I'll catch you over there. That being said, catch y'all in the next one. Peace.